This is day one of exploring Ho Chi Minh City. Vietnam has a way of carrying its history in silence, not loud, not boastful, but deeply through the stories etched into places like this, the War Remnants Museum in Ho Chi Minh City. We visited this museum on a warm afternoon, unsure of what to expect, and walked out quiet and thoughtful because this isn't a museum, it's an experience that lingers long after you've left. The moment you step in, you're greeted by massive war machines, helicopters, fighter jets, tanks, all captured and displayed like frozen memories of a time that changed Vietnam forever. It's almost surreal how these are standing beside us, realizing that these were once instruments of destruction and now they stand here part of history, lessons to be learned by the world. But first, let's understand the history of Vietnam. The Vietnam War was fought from 1955 to 75 between North and South Vietnam. The North, led by Ho Chi Minh and supported by Soviet Union and China, aimed to unify the country under communism. The South was backed by the US, which entered the war to stop the spread of communism in Asia. After 2 decades of intense fighting, millions of lives lost, and devastating bombings, US troops withdrew in 1973. 2 years later, North Vietnam captured Saigon, ending the war and reunifying the country under the communist rule. Inside the museum, the atmosphere feels quite heavier. The galleries take you through the timeline of the Vietnam War, from its political beginnings to the devastating human cost that followed. The photographs here are raw, emotional, and sometimes difficult to look at. They tell stories not through words but through faces. Soldiers, children, mothers, all caught in moments of fear, loss, and resilience. One section that truly stays with you is the Agent Orange exhibit, documenting the long-term effects of chemical warfare. It's heartbreaking to see how the impact still continues generations later. What struck me most was how the museum doesn't glorify victory or defeat. Instead, it asks you to reflect on what war does to people and how peace is something we should never take for granted. You will see people from all over the world here standing silently, some with tears in their eyes, all united by one nation, empathy. As first-time visitors to Vietnam, we realize that understanding its past gives you a whole new appreciation for its present. Like Japan, it showed resilience, the warmth, the hope. It all comes from a nation that has endured so much and still welcomes you with a smile. The museum also dedicates sections to war photographers and global peace movements, a reminder that even in dark times, humanity finds a way to speak up. After spending over an hour here, we stepped out feeling humbled. The contrast between the chaos of the past and the vibrant energy of the Ho Chi Minh City today is remarkable. The city has healed beautifully, but places like this ensure we don't forget what it took to get here. Whether you are a history lover or just a traveler wanting to understand Vietnam beyond its beauty, this museum is a must visit. It's not easy to watch, but it's something everyone should witness. Because sometimes travel isn't just about seeing new places, it's about understanding the stories that shaped them. As we walked through the next section, we came across rows of weapons, machine guns, rifles, bombs, and bullets, all displayed behind glass, yet carrying the weight of real stories. Each of these weapons once defined life and death on the battlefield. You see the American M16 rifles, grenade launchers, and heavy machine guns, symbols of military power, but here they stand silent. There are fragments of bombs, cartridges of all shapes and sizes, and even unexploded shells that remind you how destructive war truly is. What's striking is how ordinary these objects look, cold metal perfectly engineered, yet their purpose was to end lives. Standing here, you can almost imagine the chaos they once created, and it makes you realize how far humanity can go in the name of conflict. It's a haunting but important reminder that behind every weapon on display, there were people, families, and futures that were changed forever. One of the most haunting parts of the War Remnants Museum is the recreated prison area. As you walk through it, the air feels different, heavy, unsettling. These narrow, dimly lit cells were designed to show the conditions in which prisoners were kept during the war. Inside, you see rusted metal bars, chains, and so called tiger cages, cramped spaces where detainees were held for days, often tortured and starved. Wax figures inside these cells make the scene feel painfully real. The expressions, their posture, the silence, it all hits you hard. Standing there, you can almost feel the suffering, the loss of freedom, the fear, and yet the unimaginable resilience of those who endured it.